on yet? Is it working? Okay, I think so. My God. All right, the camera quality is horrible on my laptop. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I tried to do it from my phone, but um, for whatever reason, I do not have that availability right now. So um, hopefully later on, I will have figured this out. And we'll actually be able to do it from my phone, and it'll be a lot better quality because that's horrible. All right. Hello, butterflies. If you are watching this at whatever point in time, good morning. It's morning for me. About 10:06. We are going to attempt our first. Go ahead and put this on. Speaking as my chair keeps every time I move. God, this is insane. Been thinking about doing this for quite some time now, and here we are. I'm in my closet. Do you see my butterfly picture back there? You check that out. All right, so that right there behind me, um, I took the leftover wax from our wedding invitations that I used on those. I used the wax, I melted it to make some e-stamps on the wedding invitations, and I took some leftover and kind of just splattered it. Well, not really splattered it, like poured it onto that canvas, and I thought it came out really cool. Um, all right, sorry about the camera quality. I had to do it from a laptop, hopefully. Not 100% sure if I actually record on Audacity while I'm doing this live stream, but we are going to figure that out together. In worst case scenario, I'm just going to sit here and kind of talk a little bit. We can talk about the show, um, or whatever, really. God, let me get this robe off. I get really cold a lot, so. This is obviously where I normally do my recordings and such. Right here in the closet, because my husband works from home, so closet is usually the best place for me to do it. Sorry about the camera quality. I had to do it from a laptop, hopefully next time. Okay. It's for years now, so it runs a little slow. Our camera, that's a whole nother thing. Maybe I keep trying it from my phone, but it keeps telling me that my channel does not meet our updated cam or broadcasting software, whatever that is. Oh. Turn this down too. Why I forget about that. And then we try. Okay, look at that. Okay, it looks like I should have known this was gonna happen. I don't think Audacity is gonna work while I'm doing the live stream from my laptop. That really figures. All right, cool. So in that case, I'm gonna just sit here and talk to myself for a little bit, and maybe later on somebody will listen. So I do have a TikTok. It's not like specifically for the podcast Once Upon a Spoiler. I didn't necessarily see the point in going and creating a new one. I just need to really honestly change the name that is on the TikTok account. But it's you're supposed to do the at first at SimSam0225. And I have made a couple of videos on there about the podcast. I also I do personally have a Facebook page. I haven't had the time to go and create a separate one for the podcast. And honestly, I don't really keep up with social media a whole lot anyways, such as Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to be a little bit better about that, but due to, all the stuff that I got going on, between, taking care of my daughter, and I have all this other stuff to do for VOI, what does that mean? I'm not sure, but a whole lot of time on social media. But today I was the original plan was for me to be able to come in here to the closet. Well, honestly, I actually had this plan for yesterday. It was supposed to be Wednesday, 10. I was gonna try to start our live recording session days, but it didn't work yesterday. Apparently, my account hadn't been verified yet, but I had already did that the day before. I had worked my butt off trying to make sure that I could get everything together and had everything done. And God, this chair keeps squeaking. But I worked my butt off the other day, and I went to extreme measures trying to make sure that everything actually could happen for yesterday like I had planned. And I even made a TikTok video about it too. But YouTube, it didn't work for me, unfortunately. But that's okay. I was like, brighter side. We can figure something else out. I'll work on finish making the other videos for the podcasting episodes, and that way I can go ahead and upload them up to YouTube, which I'm still working on that as well. I am working on the captions for episode 2. I forgot to do it for the first one, and honestly, I was kind of just in a rush to get it up. I will eventually go back and do all the captions for that. It's just taking me a minute because of the simple fact that, I do have my script, and I will always have that. That's just something that I have to do. But I still I will occasionally either flip the words around or I'll change my filler words or something like that. And I want to make sure that the captions are as accurate as possible because I don't know. I want to make it the best that I can for anyone who's listening out there, and hearing impaired people too. But yeah, I've been trying to get all that done. I do have the episodes 3, 2, 3, and 4 converted into video files. I've been working on those using Canva, the website. It's actually honestly really cool. I have really enjoyed using it so far, and I bet that you can do so much more with it than just the simple things that I've been doing. But I needed something simple and easy for now. That way I could go ahead and try to get these videos created. And it did take me a little while to eventually find a website that would work for me and work with me. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like whatever it is, it could be so simple to someone else, but we just for whatever reason can't quite figure it out. Um, but yeah, that's what I was really up to yesterday, and we play the game last night. We play Pathfinder, me and my husband. We play with some of our friends, and we host here. So a couple of people come over here to the house, and I can't obviously do my recording sessions whenever we have other people here because our house, it echoes a lot. So we're still working on getting more stuff up on the walls to kind of sort of help with that. But excuse me, sorry. Coffee. I'm sure I can figure out later how to change the description for this whenever we end the stream. Which honestly, I don't know how long I'm going to sit here and do this for. I just figured I'd still take this opportunity to at least sit down and talk with you guys, because that's sort of what we had planned. And then whenever I get done here, I'm all right. I'm not totally sure what exactly I want to do yet because it is. This is a little frustrating for me. I really wanted the video quality to be a little bit better for this video, and I would imagine the sound quality as well. These are really good headphones. They're our gaming headphones. It's just I think the way that the microphone sits, like it kind of picks up my voice a little weird. So usually whenever I'm back here actually recording for the Audacity sessions, I keep it up right about here, and it's very sensitive too. So it's a really good microphone. And it's got all these cool settings on it too. But yeah, yesterday was continuous work on trying to get the videos ready, the captions. I didn't realize, like, it's going great, and I don't mind doing it because, like, I am a perfectionist whenever it comes to certain things, so I definitely want them to be right. And it's not like I actually have to sit there and listen for 2 minutes and then pause it and type everything that I heard because I can just copy everything from my script over. I just have to, adjust it, like I said earlier, for those filler words. But let's talk about the process. Okay. I feel I've been awake since shortly after 6 o'clock, pretty much all week. So I'm tired. Right before I came back here to set everything up too, I finished listening to the podcast for Office Ladies, their newest episode that they had just released this week, yesterday. And it's really good. I love that show. I love their podcast too. The Potterless podcast, that's a really good one to listen to. Any of you Harry Potter fans out there, that I think that it's just really nice to hear someone talk about something from a different perspective because not everybody thinks the same way as you do. So to be able to hear like the same thing but from someone else's point of view, and like they catch certain things that you either didn't catch or just didn't think about, like some jokes, I'm not gonna lie, they totally go straight over my head. But all right, so let's tell you guys about the process of how I do all this. So first thing, I have a checklist. I have like 2 notepads and 2 of these little sticky note things too that I love. This got it off Amazon. Awesome. I write notes in it too. The other one actually has like a little checklist thing on it too, kind of sort of like I have a checklist for stuff that I need to do for all the episodes. And this time for episode 5, I didn't forget my favorite line that is on the checklist. And it is because it is because of the checklist that I didn't forget about it. And as of right now, 15 minutes in, we still have no viewers. I bet if I went on Facebook and made a post for fan, it'd be okay though, because that is the great thing about YouTube and some of these live streams, is you can just go back and watch it later. So I have this here checklist that I go off of and is to definitely make sure that I don't forget anything. First things first is to watch the episode, take as many notes as I can on it, and I watch it multiple different times so that like I can focus solely on one thing while I'm watching the episode. Like the first time I watch it solely so I can take notes. God, this video quality is bad. I'm so sorry. We won't do this for long. It'll be okay. We'll just save it for next time, and the next time hopefully it'll actually. I keep going back and forth, but like my mind is going. It feels like 10 miles an hour. Shoot, 10. Like a million miles an hour. I was thinking about, since the video quality isn't all that great right on here, about doing the live stream recording session from TikTok. That way I can actually do it on my phone and the video quality would be a little bit better. I don't actually know if TikTok's going to let me do it. I'm still thinking about going and doing it though, just so I can do it. The only thing that kind of sucks about that is that no one would be able to go back and watch it later. So I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I'll figure that out as soon as I get done with this and talking to not just myself, but hopefully anybody out there listening and watching, because Once Upon a Time is a really incredible show and I love it for so many reasons. And all the actors and actresses that were in it, they did such an incredible job. And I think that's what makes this process so fun and honestly really worth it, because I get to just sit and try to look for all these details. Because the first time I watch it through, I try to solely, take notes. That way I can describe what exactly is going on in the scenes and, what's just happening in general throughout the episode. Occasionally, while I'm watching it the first time, I will take notes on other stuff, such as talking points, maybe something that was spotted in the background that unfortunately, so far it hasn't really happened a whole lot. But hopefully, as we get further into the show, they will start sneaking in some more stuff. Just because I love hidden stuff and like little Easter eggs in the background and stuff. But so while I'm watching it the first time, it's solely for note taking. And like I said, I'll have my other notepad or I'll have another Word document up on my laptop. That way, yeah, I have like 3 different ones going at one time sometimes. So we have notes. We have another one for the talking points, the background stuff, cute little stuff that's just spotted. My husband. Okay, I think he's just talking to the animals. It's okay. I thought he hollered, babe. It's all right. We'll go through and do all that, and I already have some videos saved to my personal YouTube account. That way, like, I don't have to constantly go and search the videos for every single time I want to try to find something. I can just go straight to that, go back to whatever videos that I found, and then I have this here lovely. It's not like you're really going to be able to see it all that well anyway, so it'll be okay. My list of deleted scenes that I've been writing and keeping track of. They're all for different episodes. I have the episodes labeled over here. Because I try to keep everything separated, and I have like checked off all the ones that I haven't. Some of these though, unfortunately, I didn't actually find these before this here episode 5. God, I'm going to put those in with episode 5, but we're going to wait until closer to the end, so you'll just have to stay tuned for that whenever we get that episode uploaded. And I'm excited to share a lot more of those with you guys, because they got some juicy stuff. Like, this show is it's full. It's fabulous. So once we have all of our notes and whatnot, I like to then download and edit the photos that I use for the episodes. And I use the 3D photo editor that's on my laptop, Windows 10. Or sometimes I'll do that on the bigger desktop computer in there, because I don't know, I like the way that the pictures look a little bit better. We have our title and description for the podcast episodes. I try to go ahead and get those ready beforehand. That way, I'm not like trying to cram everything last second, you know. And then I also don't want to forget anything for those descriptions because, I try to link the music in there and the email address too, so that if anyone would like to, they can shoot me an email shoot me an email shoot me an email and ask me any kind of questions or anything like that. Um, After I have all that done, I put my script together. That is pulling together the all the notes that I took on the episode, the talking points, because we sprinkle those throughout the episode as well. So I have to like keep track of what exactly goes where. That's why normally too, whenever I'm taking my notes, at like the bottom of a paragraph, I'll put in parentheses, insert talking point number, blah blah. That way I don't forget. Okay, that's where that goes, and I don't have to read over all these paragraphs of description and explanation and then try to remember what was where. It's so much easier for me. And then once we have everything input for the script, I have my the intro and the outro for it. We do a recording session. We're not going to be able to make that happen today. It'll be okay. We are going to figure that out and come back to it later. So obviously after the recording session, I have to go back and edit the podcast episode. And sometimes that doesn't necessarily take as long as other times. It really depends on how long exactly the episode is and how much I mess up, because I do tend to fumble over my words a lot. And as difficult as it might seem, trying not to curse is kind of hard. Like, I know, and there's a reason why I do it. And there's also a reason why I set this YouTube, like all these videos and everything. The reason why I labeled them as not for children is because as a parent myself, I don't feel like I'm the one to make those decisions for you. If you feel comfortable with your child or your children watching or listening to my videos, my episodes, feel free to let them watch it. And I'm leaving that up to the parents, because I would want someone to do that for me too. My connection is unstable. Wi-Fi likes to be silly sometimes. Okay, I think it's all right now. But I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone. That way, maybe that'll help. So yeah, I didn't necessarily feel like I should be the one to make those decisions for you. That should solely be up to the parents. So that's why I've marked and will continue marking my videos and episodes for not for children. So, and just in case I do slip up and say any kind of curse word, I don't want the parents to be mad at me. So, but I can tell you for sure that for the actual podcasting episodes, there will be no cursing in that. So if you just want to solely have your children, watch or listen to those are safe. I promise. And of course, after editing, after we have pieced everything together, make sure nothing is missing, then it is time to upload to Buzzsprout. Buzzsprout is a great platform to use. I love looking at the stats sometimes and seeing, they go up and down as to how many downloads and whatnot. But yeah, and then we just literally start all over, and I have them written out for episode 5, episode 6, episode 7. And I do very occasionally, like, I have a few pieces of paper that has stuff written on there for like stuff for me to input for future episodes. Like I have a couple of notes about specific characters that I'm trying very hard to save. So I get so excited whenever it comes to this show, because there's so much to it, and I'm sure that there's quite a few things that I'm even missing myself. Like whenever it comes to the Brothers Grimm, like the real backstories of all these Disney tales. I'm not very familiar with those. I'm honestly kind of hoping that all of this will kind of sort of dive me deeper into that hole and learning more about that. I do know like certain things about certain backstories. My cat just came in here. She's so pretty. Um, but I don't know. I think that's really interesting, and I would really like to see, or eventually like to learn just how much those connect with each other too. Um, just like what exactly they might have pulled or how it relates back to the Brothers Grimm. Alice in Wonderland too, the Once Upon a Time Alice in Wonderland, that, oh my God, whenever I finally watched it, I was like a little disappointed in myself for how long it took me to finally watch it. But it's so good. It's incredible. So, yeah, that's kind of a little bit of my process. And because of all that, I get to watch the episode more than just one time. So that makes it fun. And plus, it's really good too, though, because, like I said earlier, you catch things that, well, I might have said, I don't, oh God, I don't remember this point. I'm so exhausted, you guys. But that's the good thing about going back and rewatching it is you get to see things that you never spotted before. And I think that is really fun. So yeah, it's such an incredible show. Everybody, the creators, the writers, they all did a phenomenal job, and I will forever have love for this show. I do think though that I want to go ahead and add another comment over here real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'm really wondering if like after I either end this or like maybe 24 hours after this, I'll be able to go live from my phone. Um, God, I really wish I knew exactly how all this works. Let me try to see one more time. Okay, yeah, no. Eligibility. It's not. It's not working. That's unfortunate. Wait a second. I want to do something real quick though. Because I want to like actually get a see for myself of how this video quality actually really looks. My God, these bags under my eyes look terrible. I don't like it right now. It'll be okay. Search. Yeah, let me turn this volume down. All right. Yeah, that's not good at all. I'm really sorry. This is very unfortunate. I am a little disappointed. But it's okay because once we get all of this figured out, video quality is going to be much better and we'll be able to figure it out from there. So let me go ahead and add the comment real quick. I am just a little disappointed. Excuse me, I hiccuped. Sorry about that. Squealed right in your ear. I love my mug. I love The Office. Whenever I was working back at the cemetery, I worked there for a week shy of a year. It was a Christmas present from my assistant. She was so sweet. This is one of the first things that we bonded over. And whenever she came in for her interview, she had a well, she actually has a couple. She has a couple of Harry Potter tattoos, and that was like one of the first things that I noticed whenever she walked in. I was totally not expecting that, and I just like something clicked with this. And we got along really well. The interview went great. She interviewed with the same lady that interviewed me. I was just like kind of sitting in there on it because, you know, she was going to be my assistant. So it was only right that she got a chance to meet me too. But she got me that mug, and I thought it was one of the coolest things that anyone has ever gotten for me. She also got me a this cute little Harry Potter box. I did have it up there behind me, but I took it down because I wanted to start coloring one of the pages in there. But it was totally cute. It came with this little coloring book. You know, it was winter at Hogwarts, and it also came with a little broomstick too. Oh my god, I have that right up here. I put that together, and I didn't paint it or anything because I wanted it to stay the natural wood color. So I have a little Harry Potter broomstick that came in the box too, and it also came with these cute little cards that like had a hole in the top and it said to and from. So I used those as part of our guest gifts for the wedding back in October. Me and my husband got married in October. And all right, since I'm gonna just keep on talking for a minute. Y'all can deal with it. Um, uh, but yeah, that was a really awesome gift. That was between The Office and Harry Potter. That was one of the first things that me and her bonded over, and we got along really great after that. She is so sweet. She came to my wedding too, her and her husband. I thought it was wonderful. If for whatever reason you end up watching this, thank you. I love you. I miss you. You are forever in my heart. But the little tags that it came with, I ended up using that as part of our wedding guest gifts. You know, I made all of them. Well, I didn't like actually hand make every part of it. So what I did was I got these little wooden candle holders off of Amazon, and then I hot glued these cute little hearts that I had wrote SNN on there, and I wrote our anniversary date too. And then I also did a separate little wax stamp so that I can put those in the little baggie too. And then on the tags that came with the Harry Potter box, I wrote to our guests and from the Elliots. And I just thought that it was a really cool way to like use one gift as something else. You know, I thought it was pretty cool and creative. And, you know, I wanted to use them. They're Harry Potter. Why not? And for even some of the stamps too, my cat keeps trying to get my drink. Come here, baby. Will you let me pick you up? Come here. Oh, she normally doesn't like people, but hello, Kitty Clutch. Hi, baby. Look at how grumpy she is. Oh God, she does. She normally doesn't care for being picked up. And like I kid you not, she tolerates me and my husband and my daughter. Like we don't have her. She's not ours. She tolerates us. And me and my husband are like the only people that she will let pet. She's still right here in my lap. She's so fat. Oh my goodness, look at the pretty kitty. Uh, the only people that she will really let pet is me and my husband. She very occasionally she'll let my daughter pet her, but you know she gets tired of it very quick. She's not that fond of attention really, but she was a stray kitty. My husband's friend. Whenever she was found, he accidentally stepped off the back of his truck bed and ended up stepping onto her head. She was okay. She wasn't hurt or anything like that. She was perfectly fine. She was still a little teeny tiny baby too, and that was sand too. It was really soft, so really her head just kind of sunk into the sand. She was perfectly fine. We took her to the vet, got her shots. She has been fixed. She is perfectly healthy. She is totally fine. And that was about a year and a half ago. She was my birthday present shortly after we just moved into our new house. And so she was a wonderful little surprise. And of course, our friend, you know, he was like, if you guys don't want her, I'll take her. I'm like, just my birthday present. Leave me alone. Go away. Just leave her here. It's okay. She has been very well taken care of, and she sees the light that's reflecting off my watch onto the wall. She's funny. She's so cute. But If you can't tell, obviously I'm a bit of a Harry Potter nerd and wrestling. So since I was talking about the wedding and all that good stuff, me and my husband, and I did talk about this in one of my TikTok videos too that I made yesterday. Um, I really wanted to wear the shirt for the first live stream, so I put it back on for today. Um, I have been a WWE wrestling fan ever since I was a kid. Raw, SmackDown, that's that was always what we watched, and it was like one really big way that we would spend time with our dad is just sitting in the living room chilling, watching wrestling, and eventually later we'd play wrestle too, because why not? So ever since, I've always been a really big fan. And one year, whenever we were little, he ended up taking my older brother. I think me and my younger sister, I'm pretty sure she was born at the time, but I think she was just too young to go as well. So he only ended up taking my brother. So ever since, I don't know, I've always wanted to go to a show. I always thought it would be really cool to right up there on the action, and then like I don't know, I feel like I would be legit the best fan. I would be screaming, hollering, cheering for everybody. I'd have like the best reactions, like be so extra. So for our honeymoon, my husband decided to surprise me, and he told me like probably about a week before, but it was still a surprise because he had already like made plans for it and everything. So the original plan was for we wanted to go out of state, but we didn't want to have to like go too far. So we figure Tennessee. There was a Raw show in Tennessee, not too far away. It was like a 6 hour drive, I think. 6 hours there, 6 hours back. Which really, honestly, it wasn't that bad. We took turns driving, and it was it was the drive back going down those hills in Tennessee, like between or closer to, Tennessee and Georgia where the lines meet. Going down those hills, terrifying. But my anxiety, way through the roof of that car, just gone. But it's okay. But it was so beautiful. All the mountains, all the greenery. I absolutely loved the trip up there and back. Um, and he got us this hotel that was outside of Nashville. So we went Monday night. It saw my cat just got up. It saw a live Raw show. So it was for the draft of this year, 2021, and he got us these shirts while we were watching the show. Now, whenever we got there, our seats were like, if you're looking at the stage, then all the way up to your right and on that first balcony, we were up there. So we had pretty darn good seats. And like all the, oh God, I don't know, like you really saw whenever the superstars first came out, and it was really cool. We got a couple of good pictures too. We did it mostly on his phone because I'm pretty sure mine was already dying because I had been taking pictures of, other cute little stuff. But anyway, we had some awesome seats, and I tried so hard to look for us whenever we went back and watched the show on Hulu, and I kid you not, you can see my husband, and I managed to pause it right where like I can see like just a barely a glimpse of a shadow of me, and honestly, I kind of look like a ghost. So like you can see my husband, like, but I only obviously I can tell it's him because he had on a pink shirt and his little shorts. Well, not little shorts, but he had his pink shirt. We have ooh, my husband bought these for us. We have matching shirts. We are New Day fans. So we got those two. And we both wore our pink shirts to the live show of Raw. We thought it would be really cool. So let me hang this back up real quick. so you can see his bright pink shirt whenever he's walking down the steps and over to our seat. But like, I was so filled with anxiety and I was kind of scared because like the stairs kind of go at a steep little slope, you know? So I was really nervous to walk down the stairs, and that's why you can see my husband. You can't see me. Not really, at least, because I was too scared to go down the stairs. I think it's really funny. But it was so incredible. Oh God, I loved every second of it. And I can't wait to go back. If you ever get an opportunity to go and see a live show, and honestly, the seats that we were at, the cost, it wasn't really that expensive. The most expensive part of the trip, I'm pretty sure, was the gas back and forth. Like, well, between that and, the hotel room. But it's so worth it. And the experience is like nothing other, no matter where you are in the stands. The experience of it all, it's incredible. I cannot wait to go back again. I can't wait to one day hopefully take my daughter. I think that would be really cool. And I don't know, it's really fun. So, back to what's really important. Because of all this, it is now about 10:48 a.m. where I am. Because all this was so unfortunate and Audacity seems like it's not going to work while I'm doing this live stream. Let me go ahead and make a note about that. I know I was going to earlier, but I forgot. Because if you can't tell, my brain is like sometimes everywhere. Audacity will not let me record whilst doing this live stream. Therefore, is it supposed to have an E on the end? Therefore you. Sorry. I forget. That doesn't look right. Therefore, okay. No E. It doesn't look right with it. I forget. So Audacity will not let me record while it's doing this live stream, therefore we just step back. For a while. I wonder if my phone will or does have enough memory on it, or like on my OneDrive, because oh my god, my OneDrive was so full. That was another thing too. Like, I think it was last week, pretty much the entire week, I was just trying to save stuff from my OneDrive so that I could then go back and delete it because it was so full. Like, it was, they were about to freeze my account in February, so I was like, you know what, I got to save this. I got to back it all up. I got to delete it so that, okay, so, and because, like, I already have gone through and I've saved a bunch of stuff and I've deleted a lot of stuff also, I wonder if maybe at the very least I'll be able to just like videotape myself from my phone, and then I can just upload that from my phone on here to YouTube. That way we still have some sort of recording session, video session, just like I promised of episode 5. I think that's probably going to be the way that I end up doing it. I might have to go back on the OneDrive and delete a few more things. Depends on, well, let's go ahead and check it out right now. And then I'll finish typing that message. I really want to know how long. Okay, 27 minutes. I have 27 minutes to be able to. I don't understand why her phones do that too. Like I make a video on TikTok for TikTok, but it saves it to my cell phone. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, now. Okay, yeah, still 27 minutes. All right, so I will figure that out and do my best to be able to actually record somehow the recording session for episode 5. Because I don't know, I really wanted to do that. I thought it would be cool to have some like raw footage of recording sessions because I fumble over my words a lot. Some curse words end up getting said, which I'm still going to do my best to limit during those videos and whilst doing the live streams for the recording sessions as well. So I apologize ahead of time if anything slips. I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I'm a human. Meh. All right, so Audacity will not let me record whilst doing this live stream. Therefore, we just sat back, chat for a while. Hopefully soon. Not soon. I can't spell right now. I don't know what my problem is. Hopefully soon. Audacity will not let me record whilst doing this live stream. Other, and hopefully soon I'll be able to either upload a video for the recording session part 1, because it only lets you have so many characters, or I still don't understand why it won't just let me do it from my cell phone. Is it just because, like, maybe after this session I'll be able to go back and do it? I don't necessarily want to. The image that's frozen on me right now is scary. I don't know. We'll get that all figured out, and I will do whatever I can to make this happen because this chair keeps squeaking. Oh my goodness. Or I'll come back and do it for myself. Alright, or we will come back and do it from my cell phone. Hopefully by then YouTube will allow me to do so. Smiley face. And we've already been here for, goodness, it's already been about an hour. Alright, I do think that I'm gonna just leave it at that for now. Hopefully, like I said, maybe soon I will actually be able to do it from my cell phone. It's okay. If not, then I'm going to clear up some more space on my OneDrive so that I can just do it from my phone, and then I'll upload that video to YouTube, and I'll after the recording session as well, I will be editing the podcast episode so that will be uploaded to Buzzsprout, and then end up being available on Spotify, Stitcher, and iHeartRadio as well. So far, I'm just using those three. I have thought about going on Apple Music. I don't know why I haven't yet. I don't really use Apple products. I don't really. My daughter has an iPad from school. I don't really understand how it works sometimes. I have figured out enough to be able to get her set up with her online school whenever they do that. Um, but other than that, me and Apple just don't really get along. I'm definitely a Samsung girl. But this was really unfortunate. I'm sad that we didn't actually get to do the recording session for today. But hopefully, by the time you guys come back and watch this, I will have already figured that out. I haven't really had any viewers while I've been recording this, but that's okay because we are still just starting out, and that's kind of the fun part about this is whenever you first start out, like, don't expect anything or anyone really. Sometimes it takes years for something to really start to develop an audience. But that's why I'm also trying to reach out to this here platform. Because I don't know, I want to reach more people. I want to try to just build a wonderful, nice, bully-free community. And that is, I did forget to mention that earlier. That is one thing that I will not be tolerating is bullies. So, should in the future during these live streaming sessions, we, have someone being rude in the comment sections, either towards me or towards someone else, you will get deleted. Sorry, not sorry, but we're not going to put up with no kind of hatred, no kind of bullying here. This is going to be a bully-free zone. We are going to all be nice to each other and just plain on have fun. Just sit back, talk, and relax. Now, having said that, there's honestly, I probably could sit back here and just talk for like another hour. But I'm going to go so that I can try to, whenever I end this stream, I'm going to see if it will let me do it from my cell phone. But if not, then I will try again later, and I will continuously be checking on this and figuring out all this. And I'm as well, in the meantime, going to be working on those captions for episode 2 so that I can go ahead and get that one uploaded. I think I am going to go back and do captions for the very first episode. I would just really like to get episodes 2, 3, and 4 uploaded with captions. That way, I don't have to go back and worry about that. I just really wanted to go ahead and get that first episode on here instead of just having the intro. So, please just be patient, and I will get to work on that as soon as I am done in here, as soon as I try to do this again from my cell phone. So once again, I apologize for the video quality. Hopefully the sound isn't that bad though. I'm going to go back and rewatch this to see how that turned out. Yeah, I'm sorry this didn't totally work out the way that we wanted it to. Like I said, we're still in the process of figuring all this out. That means learning as we go. A few hiccups here and there, that's okay. We can drive slowly and smoothly over these speed bumps and we will be perfectly fine, I promise you. So, once again, sorry about the video quality. Hopefully, by the next time we come back, it'll be 10 times better. And I really hope that you all have the beautifulest of days and are just as happy as ever, because I am, and I want that for all of you. So, all right, let's do that signature sign off. All right, my beautiful butterflies, flap those gorgeous wings, and let's celebrate this beautiful life together. Bye, everybody. See you soon.